Hello everybody, Shaznight here, and welcome back to War Thunder. I do not own the piano music playing in the background. Please do not copyright claim me. I just, sort of exist in a house. So let's turn up the game volume here, because I always turn it down when I am not recording videos. Let me make sure that's not too loud. Perfect. So today, I'm doing an honest review of this version of the Tiger P. Yes, I do know that that is the wrong branch. Yes, I do know that there is another version right here. I do not own it, and it is probably expensive. Let me check. Alright, so it is currently $54, which is actually cheaper than this one, which is a lot better. This one's much nicer than the other one. Now, let me cover the main reasons why. I mean, it's basically all the same. The only difference is the 200, it has a 200 millimeter plate. Actually, wait, did they increase it? They increased it. It's 204 now. So the frontal plate is almost indestructible. Plus this, basically... God, I hate this stupid thing where it doesn't tell you how thick the actual armor is. Just tell me! I get your point, but it's annoying. Straight on, basically. It is like 77, just call it 80 millimeters, 70 millimeters. The armor on the sides and back is not even close to as good as the normal Tiger, but it has a better engine, and in my opinion, a better frontal plate. You can definitely take much more hits with it than you can take with the Tiger 1H or even the Tiger 1E. Especially since the wrong button again. The Tiger 1E doesn't have, or it has like a, I think it's an 80 millimeter plate here. Huh. I don't know. Thickness 102. Yeah, I don't like it. It just tell me how thick it is. But basically it's the same armor statistics, except for some reason this one can't be penetrated as easily, on the sides. But it works. I want to say it's close to the Tiger P, except for the fact... Wow, thank you. I definitely wanted to be deafened right there. The only difference is the fact that it has a thicker frontal plate, and if it gets shot in the turret, it won't immediately explode. That's a dead tank. Or the turret's dead. That's a dead tank. I'm also... I'm gonna switch to the Panther A. And... just the armor-piercing shell. That looks like a pretty damaged tank to me. Basically, anywhere on the turret is a death sentence. Especially the side. You get hit in the side, you're dead. Oh wait, are these not... What kind of rounds are these? Oh, I'm not even using the right type of rounds. Sorry. That's me being a Doomkoft. Yeah, there we go. That's screwed. You penetrate through there, the tank's dead. But, like... Okay, the ammo didn't detonate as much as I thought it was going to. But, like, basically the only place you can't penetrate it from on the turret is if you angle the turret exactly right. Then you have a low chance of penetration. But even then, you can penetrate it. It's like, no matter what you do, this turret sucks. So... That's my opinion about the turret, but the armor is pretty bad on this. I would not call it Tiger 2H or Tiger 2 SAL-16 good. It definitely has the advantage of like good armor, at least here, but here the Tiger 2 SAL, or the Tiger 2H, sorry, beats it out by quite a mile. And the Tiger 2 SAL-16, it does even better. But aside from that, it's pretty much the same armor. The only difference is that since that's slanted already, or sloped, I guess is the term, it's it's better. Wrong button again. Again, 150 millimeters, 185, basically all the same. Remove the external armor, and you've got the basics. But again, basically the same. This is basically the same as the Tiger H. It's just got a better engine. By a lot. I highly recommend the engine. Don't buy this either. That's a scam. It's really you're paying for the skin. It's not worth paying for that. If it was like I wouldn't even say 50. Or sorry, 15. I'm not even sure I'd pay $15 for that. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, let's test drive it to start. This is the type of ammo the rounds I normally take in. 153, 165, yeah, sounds about right. I might even just dump some of those to 10. Let's do 3 of those. All right, there we go. Wow, that is really loud for me. I don't know how loud it is for you, but I'm actually gonna options sound. It's called turning down the volume slightly. So in terms of machine gun, it's a machine gun. It's the MG34. Not as effective as the MG42, but it can pack a punch. They updated the sounds. I don't know if I like that. Give me 1 second here. Alright guys, we are back. Sorry about that. But, oh, that was a great shot right through the viewport. The viewports on all T-34s are terribly weak, so just aim for those. If you have a tank that you know that can do that. Now some tanks pose more of a challenge. I think, yeah, that's a T-44, I figured. I also hit the barrel, so that probably doesn't help. I'm trying to remember where that spot I saw was that you could shoot any tank and it would kill them. Or on the T-44, sorry. I don't remember it, though. So in terms of turret traverse, it's honestly not as good as I would prefer. But it is decent. Let me see if I can hit the machine gun port from here. I think that was the spot. There. Yeah. No, that's the viewport. Okay, that's a viewport. Oh, I just noticed the regulator. The little crosshair thing that shows it's red or yellow or green. I keep forgetting that this thing exists. Where is the machine gun port? Ah, there it is. I'm just blind. Why is the mic up high? Get over here. Seriously, I don't know why my mic keeps getting lifted up. Now, sometimes it's more just about precise aiming, and sometimes it's just fire, shell, fast, go, fire, shoot, kill enemy tank before you get killed. Don't demonetize me, YouTube, or I mean, I don't get monetization in the first place, so you guys should like and subscribe to fix that problem. But you get the point. I do admit that this tank looks really weird, but if you're up against anybody, the frontal plate is always the hardest spot to penetrate on this tank. So it's why I almost always avoid direct combat against these types of tanks. I almost always go from the side or back. Its biggest weakness for this tank, honestly, is the, I would say its side armor. Its side armor is not even close to as good, even as a normal Tiger. I almost want to say the Tiger 2P beats it out in side armor, but the Tiger 2P is terrible. Like, it's just bad. Now, you won't really be seeing too many T10s or anything like that, so again, I wouldn't really worry about it. You might occasionally, but again, I very highly doubt it. And just right under there. But that's what you do to kill him. Ah, yes. Aqua Thief. God, I'm terrible at aiming sometimes. The best part about this tank is its reverse speed. It can go just as fast in reverse as it can in, forward, if not a little bit faster. Which means this tank is great for basically just poking its nose out, taking a shot, and then just backing up. It also, I think, has the fastest gear shifting time in terms of reverse I think I've ever seen on a tank in War Thunder. That wasn't at least that was, or I mean, I haven't seen too many modern tanks, but I mean, that isn't a modern tank, I guess. So in terms of round, I think my favorite is the standard armor piercing one. I don't like armor, I don't really like composite shells. I mean, they do their job, but they don't do as much damage as I'd like. Which is primarily why I don't... Oh, shoot, aimed a little high. Primarily why I don't use them. In terms of heat, its heat shells are, again, not my favorite. I prefer armor, just like normal armor piercing. But heat will... If you can get it to penetrate right into their ammo rack, it will kill the tank. Almost always. Not a great shell, but also not terrible. Now for the standard, like the basic round. I don't like this round. It doesn't have even close to as much penetration, and I don't really know why it exists. I'm assuming it does something, but I've never been able to figure out what the point of it is. Alright, I'll just let it burn out. Reload speed, as you can see, it's quick, but not the greatest. Or, it is really good, but not my favorite. In terms of actual speed, this is definitely faster than most of the Tigers I've used, or heavy tanks anyways. Not by a lot, but by just enough to make it really significant. I cannot English today. But if you're up against a medium or light tank, you're almost always gonna win unless the light tank takes out unless your barrel and treads get taken out, or your turret ring and tracks. In which case you're gonna have a problem, but not a big problem. The downside for this is the fact that angling armor doesn't really work because of those sloped armor pieces. So it's better to just head on and hope you don't get shot by something that can penetrate your armor. It's one of those things where it's like, if you know you're going to go up against a specific type of tank very often, you want to test those tanks against this thing's frontal armor and see how easy it is for them to penetrate it. It's kind of the strategy I use. I know how to destroy my own tanks the best, because if I'm ever put up against another Tiger, I will know how to kill it quickly. Just because I have a tank doesn't mean I use it very often, but Panzers are pretty much the same. Or Panzer 3s and 4s are mostly the same. Honestly, this tank is good. I almost guarantee you'll never go up against an IS. Maybe an IS-1, but never an anything higher. Oh, that was my last round. Lovely. So this thing can hold a lot more ammo than I have in it, but I like to keep my ammo in my tanks low, so if I get racked, I don't explode immediately. Now, I keep more ammo in than I think a lot of other players do. For example, I know for a fact Anzio takes, like, I think 6 shots into each battle, which I think is, you're freaking dumb. But, I mean... Is that thing following me? No, I guess not. T-34s are not difficult to kill. Well, especially when you've got an 88mm. Hello, let's see if I can not hit your log there. Okay. That sounds really weird if you're blind and you don't know what I'm talking about. This tank has a tree log, like, strapped to the side of it for no reason. Or actually to get it unstuck from trenches, but we don't speak of that. Oh, I angled myself up at a bad spot. Let's see, where's the gap in the heaters? It should be around there. Yep, there it was. Alright, now back here somewhere. That works. I was trying to aim over here more, but yeah. I keep forgetting about the indicator. I don't know why I keep forgetting about the aim indicator. It makes my life easier. Why don't I use it? Like, it means I don't have to remember every single tank's... I guess I really only use it for learning about how to kill new tanks. I think that's the only reason I use that. But yeah. Just a little off. Alright. But yeah, that's my honest review of this thing. Please like, subscribe, and share if you want. Also, sorry about not uploading lately. I've been figuring out stuff for my life, kind of getting more my life together, getting work and stuff done, I guess. I got a job. That's kind of it. This will probably be the next thing I review, so stay tuned for the mouse review. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Like, subscribe, share if you want. Shao Snipe 8 out. Bye!